Hello everyone, welcome to Canteen Cup. My name is Scott. Yeah, I know it's been a while. However, I do have an excuse or a reason. I lost my internet for about a week and a half, and that really slowed me down. I had to be careful. I wasn't sure how much my phones would take. I still run a business, and I still use the internet to run my business, so we were very careful about how we used what little internet we had until we got it restored. And that's a whole nother story in and of itself. And so safe to say we got it back, and we continue to look to improve that situation more. I could do emails and things like that, and I could work my business. However, uploading and downloading large files like YouTube or even watching TV over the internet, we just had to curtail. But we're feeling much better now. And so I want to run a quick video to let you know that I'm still alive and well, and things are going well. It's just when you live out in the country and you have limited resources, when they go, they go. So I wanted to show you what's going on. So I've got stuff growing, and that's good. And if you look down here, I think I talked about this before. I went ahead and subsoiled my soil because I wanted to see what was underneath and what was going on with my soil. This is very hard to grow soil. And what you're looking at that's growing in these where I subsoiled, that's called sun hemp. And I came out here because I wanted to show you kind of what I was dealing with. This is what I'm dealing with on my property, and that is hard. I mean, that is almost rock hard, and that's what I'm dealing with right now. Is I have this hard, crusty layer that's been a pine forest probably since time immemorial, and it's preventing things from growing. And so I'm not even sure it'll break if I drop it. That cracked a little bit. So that's what I've been dealing with, and I didn't realize I had that because up until this year I didn't have a way to really get under the soil. But now that I know what I'm dealing with, oh, here. That's crimson clover. Used to be a song from the 60s, Crimson and Clover. But now that I know what I'm dealing with, this fall, I'm going to probably get a chisel plow, and I'm going to plow all this up and get it turned over, and then plant the cover crop on top of that. And then what's here now, we're just really going to do what's called a chop and drop. I'm going to, when it gets a little taller, I'll cut it and just let it lay, and then that'll start mixing into the soil. Hopefully this sun hemp will take off, and that's supposed to grow really fast and really tall. And again, that'll apply organic material to my land. And so we here's some more of that sun hemp trying to grow, and I've got clover and a few other things growing. But that was kind of the big news for us. I did a lot of YouTube research and other research, but very few people talk about going from a forest to a pasture. There's just not a lot of information out there, so we've been kind of playing this by ear and easing into it. I finally this year bought a subsoiler for my tractor and was able to get down underneath that. And then once I saw that big thick crust, well, we know we got to do more work, and so we're kind of saving our pennies, and hopefully by the end of summer we'll be able to afford a chisel plow or a moldboard plow or something and get all this kind of turned over and get to the better soil. But that's what we've been doing today. I've mainly been working inside. Oh, here's something else that's growing, and I believe that is buckwheat. And so I've got a couple things trying to grow, and it's funny, you know, I can easily see that where I did the subsoiling and to either side of the subsoiling, things are growing better than other places. So it is a great experiment, and we keep working at it. We keep trying to improve it and make it better. And that's really kind of it for today. Today's been an inside day for me. I needed to clean up a few things inside the house, and so I worked on that. I haven't been out too much today, but there's not a lot to do right now. We're really at the point where I'm letting everything grow, and then I'll cut it and let it lay where it falls. I'll do that a couple times. And then later on in the fall, when I get my chisel plow, I'll come through and I'll start really turning this over, and hopefully by next year our soil will get even better. We are going to make a concentrated effort up over here. Let me get up this way a little bit. Alrighty, let's see. Alright, so this area here, we are hoping is going to be our fall garden, and we'll amend this a little more seriously to get things growing. But we're going to try for a fall garden here. Again, we'll probably buy some topsoil and some, you know, mulch and whatever, some add amendments to the soil, and we're going to try to at least get a little patch growing here in the fall. But it's been a little bit of a struggle, but you know, that's what. Oh, look at this. I hope you all can see that. Isn't that just pretty? That's a crimson clover coming up. And so, you know, I tell people, if you want a homestead, you know, unless you buy a ready-made piece of property, I didn't. You know, you're not going to come out here and in the first year have a great garden. It just takes a while, and it takes effort. So I'm just checking in with everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody is breathing a sigh of relief as we come to the end of this COVID thing. I don't know if you look at all the graphs and everything, but you know, the rate of COVID is going down like this, where last year it was going up like this, and now it's going down like this. So maybe we're coming to an end. So that's all I got for everybody. Everybody stay safe and stay secure. We'll see you.